Am I the asshole for calling my sister-in-law an evil human being? By what do you know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I was really close to my brother's previous wife, Lindsay. We met through mutual friends, and I introduced her to my brother, Jake, 8 years ago. They dated for 2 years and then married. We're happily in love. My family all loved Lindsay, and we spent a lot of time together. After 2 years of being married, Lindsay told me that Jake and her wanted a child since they first got married, and she had just found out she was pregnant. I was so excited because my brother is my only sibling. I couldn't wait to have a niece or nephew. They found out she was having a little girl and wanted to name her after Lindsay's nan, as her nan raised her and had a really unique name, Zerlina. Unfortunately, at 21 weeks pregnant, Lindsay was hit by a drunk driver and passed away. The baby wasn't viable, and they said they couldn't do anything to help. My brother was devastated, as was the rest of the family. He fell into a depression pit, and we tried our best to help him out. My dad took him on days out fishing, etc. My mom basically made him all of his meals, and I paid his bills for 11 months because he kept falling behind. It all seemed to get better when he met Gracie. Gracie was a nice person. She is the sister of his old best friend from middle school. They got married only 3 months of dating, and we were shocked. Some people get married soon. They eloped, and nobody knew they were married until they posted a 1-year anniversary post on Instagram that my cousin saw. Okay. She never seemed to like my side of the family, keeping us all blocked and refusing to come for family meals, etc. And now my brother speaks about Lindsay sometimes to Gracie. My brother organized a family meal, which in itself was a shock. It took place at his house and included my parents, my brother and his wife, and her parents. They stood up after everyone had eaten and told us they were pregnant. We were excited for them and told them so, but in reality I had a bad feeling in my stomach. 10 weeks passed and they do a gender reveal with balloons. We all patiently waited until the balloons popped and out came pink confetti. Gracie ran into Jake's arms and proclaimed, "We can finally get our Zerlina." I was immediately annoyed. How dare they disrespect my dead best friend like that? Okay. Everyone went silent, and Gracie finally noticed that nobody was celebrating after 20 seconds of being in pure bliss. She saw how mad I looked and asked me what the matter was. I exploded, telling her she was a horrible person, how I hated the fact she did this, and she was an evil human being for using my best friend's chosen name for her baby that didn't make it. I gave a lashing to my brother, saying that he disgusts me, and the name is him spitting on Lindsay's grave. I left after this and have been getting messages on my phone saying how I handled it incorrectly. With my mom saying that me handling it like that was the one disrespecting Lindsay, as Jake is trying to honor Lindsay by naming their baby Zerlina. Exactly. Am I the asshole? Okay. I would say you exploded a little bit. Like, I understand why you were so upset. Just from your perspective, it seems as if they are disrespecting your best friend, but Jake had to approve that name, in my opinion. It seems as if he's trying to honor his late wife, and he is trying to keep at least that part still in his life and not forget her and erase her entirely. I would say you shouldn't have exploded that way, but I understand why you were upset, and you should have pulled him aside and talked to him instead of embarrassing them at a party meant for them.